Hello everyone, hello, welcome to the 3M challenge. I'm your host, the Creepypasta, and today's 3M. Tonight, we're going to be summoning Black Rose. Make sure to like and subscribe. Shout out to our subscriber who wanted me to do it. Please go follow his or her YouTube channel. Link will be down in the description below. Comment at the video. Let's do this thing. Let me explain about the 3M challenge. It is the time of current activity. Goons, goblins, ghosts, etc. All that supernatural power is as maximum from 3M. Goes back down to normal. It's 4M. Everything's back to normal. So it is a perfect time to summon a Creepypasta. So, we're summoning Black Rose. So let me explain about Black Rose. Do you know that Black Rose is a Creepypasta proxy? Which is kind of cool. Slenderman should tell me more of his proxy. But if he doesn't mention, I know that you all will tell me. So, we will be doing a reaction to summon her. So, there's a number one rule in the 3M challenge you should all follow and do before you do the challenge. Otherwise, the challenge won't work. So, here's how it goes. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Put cold water face up, wake up, make yourself presentable, read the instructions 2 times. Have one of these drinks before you start. Have water or milk or soda or tea or hot chocolate. No coffee. Coffee keep you up all night long. Follow that number one rule. You should be golden. Now, here's the thing if you don't. For example, you wake up at 3 a.m. or after 3 a.m. You want to summon Jeff the Killer or Huggy Wuggy. You wake up at 5 minutes or at 3 a.m. You're half asleep. Either you do a challenge like half complete or fully, the challenge is not going to work. You have to be extremely wide awake to do it. So here's how we're going to do a challenge. Set your alarm clock for 5 or 10 minutes before 3 a.m. Put cold water face up, wake up, make yourself presentable. Read the instructions 2 times before you start. Have water, milk, soda, tea, hot chocolate, no coffee. Coffee keep up all night long. Lock the windows, lock the doors, turn off all the lights, go to your bedroom, close the door, lock it, sit on your bed, watch the video to the very end. If it's 5 minutes or 7 minutes, watch till the very end. We'll see glitching, see her ghost appear 2 times. We'll see more glitching, lights go out, we might hear footsteps, and if we hear or see her, we have to turn on a light, otherwise she's going to kill us. So once we turn on a light, we might hear flashing lights and vanishing sounds, only means one thing only, that's 4 a.m. and we have to see the 3M challenge. Now, the thing is, one more thing. You're watching the video, 5 minutes or 7 minutes. No cheating, no shortcuts. Do not watch the video for 1 minute, 30 seconds, or 1 minute, 30 seconds. If you see glitching or no glitching, the challenge will not work. You have to be extremely wide awake to do it, and you have to watch the video to the very end. Otherwise, the challenge is not going to work. That's right. Enough talking. Let's do this thing. Here we go. Okay, so this is a video that we're going to be watching fully. I can already tell it's glitching. And do you know that Black Rose, the symbol of it, symbolizes people loving black roses, death, and goth? Do you know that they take a red rose and they spray paint it black to make it look black? Yeah, they really do that. And if anyone want to watch this video fully, the link will be down in the description below. Looks like a Halloween version.
Belinda had been adopted by the Rose family. She was an orphan, and her parents couldn't have children, so they had taken care of the young woman from a very young age.
Oh, cool!
She had no memories of her childhood, but thanks to her new family, she hadn't felt the absence of anyone. One day while she was at school, one of the grade repeaters, Samantha, confronted her best friend. Belinda didn't hesitate to defend her, but in the middle of the fight, she ended up injured. When the teacher found out, Samantha was suspended for several days for bad behavior. This infuriated the bully, because in addition to the school's sanction, her parents also punished her. Therefore, she devised a plan with her group of friends despite Belinda.
Okay.
As the young woman rode home on her bike, Samantha and her friends were waiting for her, hiding behind some bushes.
Ooh.
When Belinda entered, they also entered from behind. They pushed her and began to break various household items. One of the girls in the group thought they were going too far and asked Samantha to stop. But suddenly, the whole floor moved under their feet. An earthquake was taking place. Belinda's house was very old, and due to the vibrations, there were several detachments from the roof. The group of assailants managed to escape from the building in time and fled into the woods. But there, they met their worst nightmare. A long, thin man with no face caught them. He was Slender Man. He was mad at them for hitting Belinda, so he killed the entire group except for one. In this way, she would live the rest of her life tormented by remembering what had happened. Afterwards, Slender Man went to the house of Belinda, who was unconscious, and took her with him into the forest.
Why did he do that?
The young woman had her side and right eye injured and several internal hemorrhages. She opened her eyes and found herself face to face with him. Fear washed over her, but Slender Man calmed her down and told her that he was there to help her. He offered to cure her, if in return she would show him that she was worthy of working for him. Belinda didn't know what to say, but if she didn't agree, she would die in minutes, because she wouldn't make it to the hospital in time. So very scared, she accepted the deal. He took her to a surgeon, and she underwent an operation with very little anesthesia. She felt a very intense pain. When they finished, the young woman fell unconscious, and Slender Man left her in the town for people to find her and take her to a hospital. When Belinda woke up, she barely remembered anything that had happened. It even had gaps in what had happened moments before the earthquake. In her subconscious, she had several images of Slender Man, but she confused them with dreams. When she got out of the hospital, she found out that Samantha's group had turned up dead, except for one of the girls. Belinda tried to talk to her several times to ask her what had happened, but she always avoided her or ran away screaming in a panic attack. From that moment on, she repeatedly found the tall, thin man of her dreams stalking her. But always there was a person with a white mask who defended her and allowed her to escape. Something told her that all this had something to do with what had happened the night of the earthquake. She needed to know the truth, so she decided to talk to her friends Chris and Dan to help her find clues. Dan had mentioned Belinda's investigation to another friend, Adrian, and he also wanted to help her. At first, the young woman didn't trust him too much, but soon they became friends. One night, returning home, Belinda met the tall man who was chasing her face to face. He was Slender Man. She got scared and wanted to run away, but he tried to calm her down and told her he wouldn't hurt her. He told her that they had met before, that he knew her real parents, and that they had made a deal, in which she would become their proxy. The young woman began to remember, when suddenly the man with the mask appeared again. Slender Man tried to kill him, and in the middle of the fight, the mask fell to the ground, and Belinda could see the face of her defender. It was Adrian. Belinda was in shock. She didn't understand anything. The boy grabbed her by the arm, pulling her away from Slender Man, and told her that he was her biological brother. He told her about their past, that Slender Man had separated them from their parents, and had erased their memory, so that they wouldn't remember anything of their previous life. He was carrying out all those manipulations to make her his proxy and become his servant. The young
He can
woman was
erase
stunned.
memories?
She no longer knew who was the good person or who was the bad person. She didn't understand why Adrian hadn't said anything to him before, and had pretended to be a stranger. However, Slender Man had saved her life the night of the earthquake. If it hadn't been for him, she would be dead. She didn't know where to position herself, so she ran back to her house. A few days later, her friend Chris started behaving strangely. He had become violent with her, and answered her in bad ways. After several days with that attitude, Belinda decided to talk to him seriously. Chris treated her in a very rude way, but what she didn't know was that the young man was being manipulated by a superhuman force. His feelings and memories were being twisted, and the boy was reacting aggressively. Suddenly, Adrian appeared, and he started hitting Chris hard. Belinda, terrified, screamed for him to stop. Adrian tried to explain to her, but she didn't want to listen to him. If he was her brother, she wanted nothing to do with him. She felt cheated. She no longer knew who anyone was. Not her friends, not her parents, not even herself. She took out all the money she had in her savings account and decided to leave town. She dyed her hair black, bought new clothes, and put on an eye patch. On the way, while looking for a hotel to spend the night, a group of guys started following her and harassing her. She started to run and they followed. She hid in an old house with an open front door. They had a shed with tools and utensils for work in the fields. The boys slipped in too, and cornered her with mischievous grins. Unconsciously, her hands grabbed an axe, and she broke free of them by attacking blindly. When she reopened her eyes, the image was terrifying. She had killed them. She got scared and ran away to hide, but the crime was in the news, and it wouldn't be long before they had clues that would lead them to her. She began to feel a very sharp pain in the operated eye. Every minute the pain was more intense, but suddenly it began to emit a red light. That had to be the work of Slender Man, so she returned to the forest in search of him. He was waiting for her. They walked together into the forest and disappeared into the mist. He had succeeded. After ripping her from the hands of her biological parents and brother, manipulating people like Samantha, Chris, or her adopted parents, he had taken her down the path he wanted. She had great potential, and she was ready to work for him.
Okay, hold the fort. Slender Man can erase memories? Now, what are there bits and pieces of me and Slender Man in our first time seeing each other face to face? He erased my... Slendy! You son of a bitch. If you're watching, Slendy, that was uncalled for. That was mean. Don't erase people's memories. If you don't want people to know about you, why erase their memories? You can kill them with your noodly arms of death. Yes. Do you know those noodly arms of death actually when they impale you, it's the worst possible feeling. It's not a it feels okay. It feels 3 or 2 ways. Like an octopus and something sharp stabbing you. But it's very sharp. It's very sharp. You're all wondering. That was insane. Her eyes red. That looks like the shotgun from... I'm sorry, I had to say it. It looks like the shotgun. I feel so bad. Slenderman took her and him, separated them, erased their memories at birth. That was insane. What the fuck? What the hell, Slendy? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Ay. That red eye was going to activate as soon as she kills her first victim. That was the work of Slenderman. God damn it. But what if she doesn't want to go that path? Yeah, this was insane, and the phone's fucking glitching. Oh no, I think she's here. Oh no! Okay, guys, tell me in the comments below if you hear or see her. Give me the timestamp. This is gonna be very terrifying in every goddamn way. Alright, don't hear anything yet. Okay, I just heard footsteps. What the fuck? I heard footsteps. She may have an ex, but I think this might run over, weaponize her. Like Scally's blade. Rose! Black Rose, I know you're here. Come on. Show yourself if you're not a coward.
Oh. Do you have any idea?
Hello there. Black Rose? Hey, no. Don't even think of walking towards me. You killed 3 people. Slenderman's controlling you. He wiped out your memory. You may not be controlled right now, but Slenderman wiped your memory. Your brother's memory. Took away from your birth parents. Do you have any idea of your past life? I may not be adopted, but I know what it feels like to lose people and lose contact with relatives. I got in contact with my mom's birth relatives, my blood relatives. Hey, no. And I know what it feels like to lose a brother. I'm twinless, if you want to know. Hey, don't you fucking laugh at that. I'm gonna strike you. That is my 2 or no. It's better than me. Shadow Freddy, what the fuck? What the fuck? Shadow Freddy just killed her. What the fuck? Okay, wait on. What the fuck just happened? Okay, let's rewind what the fuck just happened. We watch the video. We see glitching. We see her ghost appear 2 times. We see more glitching. Lights go out. We hear footsteps. I wield my Scally's blade. Then we hear and see her. And I try to talk with her to sympathize that I know what it feels like. And I'm twinless, and I know what it feels like to lose a brother that you never knew. I know what it feels like to lose family that you never knew. And yeah. And then she walks towards me, and then she starts laughing. Did you all hear her laugh? How dare she laugh at my brother being dead? How dare she? And I fought with her. My brother may not be alive, but his spirit is in me. And wherever I go, graduate school, get married, so does my brother. All of a sudden, Shadow Freddy appears and kills her. Did you all hear her scream? And then he vanishes away with her. What the fuck? Oh my god. I think Shadow Freddy just physically protected me. This has to be his 4th time protecting me. What the fuck? Wow. Don't underestimate Shadow Freddy. We turn on the light, we hear and see flashing lights, vanishing sounds only means one thing only. Sephora, did we make it? We made it. Oh my god, we made it. Okay, everyone, I hope you all enjoy. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Have an amazing day. Do not try this challenge at home. This is for Creepypasta only. See you on the next one. Have a good day, and goodbye. Ciao.